This is the Antique Aeroplane Association having their fly-in here today. Looks like everybody's starting to move. This is a visiting Pawnee. We have a Pawnee that's usually on the field, but this for glider towing. This one's got a glider hook on the back as well by the looks, but it's not the Pawnee that usually lives at Temora. A Baron there. Oh, we've got a couple of them, okay. Osters seem to be fairly well represented. They're more down the other end. We'll go for a ride down there in a minute. Love this Aeronica, love the colour scheme with the silver and orange. Really, really lovely. Glad I brought the push bike. It makes it a lot more difficult. Ronnie the Aeronica, fair enough. This is a kit for Eurofox, whatever. The later one, the Vixen. One of the Tigers running up. I think we might have got a new one of them overnight as well. I think there was only two there yesterday. Isn't that beautiful? They have a bit of a heavy frost last night, so the people camping here would have been nice and cool. Yeah, you can see the dew dripping off the wings there now. This is an absolutely superb time of year in our area. There's no wind. There's the windsock. Freezing cold mornings and lovely days that are probably today will probably reach closer to 20 degrees. But yeah, there's a fair turnout. A fair turnout. There's a I don't know, 150 or a 152 Aerobat, which is they're very popular still in Australia. Even though they're getting long in the tooth, they're still very, very popular. There's one of the first Osters, I suppose. I don't know one model from the other, but yeah, this is the first we're looking at, is what I'm saying. Looks like it's well used. I've got to get this push bike riding and videoing at the same time sorted out. Yeah, the orange Technium. Don't know that. Anyway, this is a Ercoup. I don't know how many there are in Australia still operational. I imagine it's not very many, but who knows? What a crazy concept aeroplane. Here's another Oster. This one's looks like it's a little bit better looked after than the previous one. Lots of 170s, 140s, 180s here as well. Morning. Yeah, it makes it easy. I know this RV6. This was built in Busselton. Pretty sure it doesn't belong to the same person who built it anymore. Do a slow past the tigers. It's beautiful. Yeah, Tomahawk. Here we go. Right over there. A beautiful 140. They are a lovely aeroplane, there's no question. That one in particular is very shiny. 180, you get a bit more grunt there. These were Australia's primary trainer in about the mid-70s onwards. This one lives on the field. The other one's a visitor. Number 39 is a visitor. Here's a chipmunk taking off. There are a few chipmunks here today. Comanche there, another Piper Colt. The 150. This is my neighbour's aeroplane, so it lives here. I don't know, I don't remember its date of birth, but it's in the 60s, I think, early 60s. Goes quite well. Toddles along. Now, this is what you need to see over here. This tiger's lovely. I like the dark blue. I don't normally like dark colours on an aeroplane, but on this it really works well. It looks lovely. I get a little bit confused when it comes to radial engine Cessnas. This is a 195, I think, but I get confused with them. There's quite a few of these things in Australia as well. Another chipmunk with a different colour scheme. And then down this way we've got mostly, like I said, the 170s, the 180s. see that yesterday. Ah, okay. More osters as well. Hey, that looks lovely. Get out of the way here and we might hear some nice radial sounds. Well, it'll take 3 days to warm the oil up in a radial. They carry a lot of oil. Another oster over there. I guess osters are a fairly affordable sort of an antique aeroplane to own. They're reasonably cheap compared to most. There's another chipmunk down there, but it's been converted to a 4-cylinder, probably an 0360 or something. It just doesn't really look right. And a 3-bladed prop just doesn't help very much. Maybe we'll ride behind the 195, whatever it is. Yeah, we'll go around the back here. Stinson. And a couple of 180s. These These 180s were used for a while by the Royal Flying Doctor Service. They could carry one stretcher patient, I think. Probably wouldn't have been real suitable, but they could get into fairly rough sort of strips on farm properties in the middle of whoop whoop. This is if they're not Royal Flying Doctor colours, then they're really close to it. Yeah, there's a what did I say? 190, Cessna 190. He's taxiing now. Beautiful, isn't it? Do his run-ups there, I guess, at the holding point. Oh, that works. Yeah, it idles as well. Here's the classic setup with a probably a 170 and a tent under the wing. Would have been bloody cold in that tent last night. There's the chipmunk and a yak. Another 170 probably. Maybe we looked at this oster on the way up. Looks lovely. Super Cadet. This guy will be coming down here, we'll just get out of the way. Oh. There's that Elmo. Love these 140s. And tri-pacer. Need that tiger moth. And that's it, we'll head back up. Museum, they'll be using the museum facilities for breakfast this morning.